What's up, Buckeye Nation? Oh, man, we've got Parker Fleming out, Denzel Burke in, and Matt Guerrieri returns. All here today on the show to discuss with the rest of you guys. This is Scarlet and Great here on YouTube, and this is a platform by Buckeyes fans for Buckeyes fans. And listen, I'm in my beanie. It snowed here in Idaho, so I'm about to go, play in the snow with my kids for my lunch break at work. But this is some big news, and I wanted to converse with the rest of you guys. Listen, my name is Shane Larson. They call me the Gametime Guru. That's the name of my show I've been doing for 7 years, but you can also call me the Boise Buckeye. When I'm with the Buckeye fans like this here on this platform, I'm all down to chat Buckeye football. They call me the Boise Buckeye. So you might hear my kids screaming in the back. That's because it's the middle of the day and my kids are all doing a lot of stuff. So anyway, I wanted to chat about this with you guys. A lot of the information we bring to you guys on this channel is not news, right? It's not news to you guys. It's stuff that you've already heard or probably have already seen, whether it be on Twitter or Instagram or whatever platform that you follow, if you're reading the blogs, whatever. But what we like to do here is facilitate the conversation. I would love to chat with you guys. I love reading the comments and seeing what everybody's opinions are, and just chatting with the rest of Buckeye Nation. It's kind of fun for me all the way out here in Idaho to be able to converse with the rest of you guys. And I love being able to do the same with my business partners here, the co-host Corey, as well as Johnny. We're all spread out across the country, and we just like chatting with you guys. So first and foremost, let's talk about the big one about Parker Fleming, the news that he is no longer going to be with the Buckeyes football program. Now, when I talked about this in the last video regarding Perry Eliano, that news, this seemed to be the big discussion point. It wasn't so much that people were frustrated with Eliano getting let go. It seemed like most people understood that it had something to do with his recruiting and his inability to land some big-time recruits. They were more frustrated with the fact that he was gone, but Parker was not. So Parker Fleming was still here. Well, now it looks like we got what we wanted, right? As a unit of Buckeyes fans. But I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are here. Are we excited finally, or am I going to see a lot of comments that are more of it's about time kind of thing? I mean, I feel like I'm not surprised, but at the same time, reading the comments and conversing with the rest of you guys here on the platform, it seemed like I wasn't 100% sure either, like if that was actually going to happen, because the consensus was that Day had been playing like the buddy system. He has a hard time letting go of his friends, but Fleming is out, which in my opinion, love to hear yours, is huge for the program, not only from an execution standpoint on the field, but for the culture and everything. When players and other coaching staff members start to see the changes that are being made, it shifts the culture and the motivation and the sense of urgency. And I think that's what Buckeyes football is missing. Like as a Buckeye program, we are missing a sense of urgency. It's almost like that urgency is completely filtered away. 3 straight losses to the team up north. We just can't seem to get on track. We needed a sense of urgency. So I like to see some of the changes, so long as they're necessary changes, not just changing to change, but changing it to stimulate the culture and get stuff back as far as the execution on the field. So let's talk about Parker Fleming, but let's highlight some big news with our big time corner, Denzel Burke, coming back, announcing he'll be returning for his senior year. I'm excited about this. I really want to see what he brings to the table. I feel like, I might have said it in the beginning, but based on the way that the season ended, it kind of left us with a nasty taste in our mouth. Like where do we go from here? But I feel like some of the momentum's shifting. We'll probably get more news throughout the rest of the day today and throughout the rest of the week. But the off season has gone pretty good, in my opinion, in the first 2 weeks, right, of the off season. So 2024 is starting off on the right path. Okay. But I did say this before, like the last year, I feel like I'm a broken record. I feel like we were doing this time and time again. So I just want to see I want to see all these changes actually come together, but I feel like it's getting there. Like we've got Denzel Burke coming back. We're excited about the defense, right? We had a very successful season. In fact, I thought the safeties, the corners did a very, very good job all season. Denzel Burke, definitely an NFL talent, has some room to improve still, though. That's why I was kind of excited to see that he was coming back, and he's going to be a leader on this team. We need leadership, someone who's going to help, I guess, magnify everybody in their particular position. So Denzel coming back is a big one. not just from the play standpoint. We need someone who can be a lockdown corner, but from a leadership standpoint. Stoked about that. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section. And the last piece of information is Matt Guerrieri is returning to Ohio State. He was there in 2022. Senior advisor and analyst is what he was. He's just been working at Indiana currently, the most recently, and now he's coming back to Ohio State to take over the safeties position, which was Perry Eliano's role before. Younger cat, but I'm actually really excited to see what he can do. I think there's a culture there as well, but I do have some questions on it. Would be interested to see what you guys have to say too. Like, for example, I'm going to read some fan comments from the fans from Instagram. Like, this is from the Buckeyes Fans Only Instagram page. I don't know who he is, but in Day we trust. Why did we fire his previous boss just to move him back in? Sounds like a weird move. Woohoo. Only saying this because I seriously don't know. Is this good or not? Seems that Indiana defense was not that good this year. Why hire him? Probably more of a Knowles ask. He coached under Knowles for several years at Duke and came here with him in 2022. It's a great hire. So that one, see, I like reading through some of these because it gives us a different perspective. I'd like to hear what your guys' thoughts are, but after reading through some of those, I think that is probably a big piece of it. Can Knowles get him to buy in to the system? And I think if that's true, then yes. I probably believe him because Knowles has been a bright spot. Whatever you want to say about it, I can't. I just say that, hey, Knowles has been a bright spot on the defense. Or sorry, for the whole team, but the defense has drastically improved over the last 2 years. So let's trust in him. Let's read some comments about Parker Fleming. Day is cooking. Day is cooking. Ryan Day knows he's in the hot seat and he's responding accordingly. Don't think I've been this hyped for an upcoming season in a long time. Props to you, Coach Day. This season is championship or see ya for Day, and he knows that. Greatest offseason ever. Wake me when he addresses the O-line and his play calling. Okay, so we've got some people super stoked. They understand that Day is making his changes necessary to really keep him rolling. But a lot of people are still addressing that O-line that we need to figure out. But I think we're in the right spot, right? I'm really excited to see where we're going. Again, is Ryan Day doing enough? That's the question that comes out. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Some people just want him to address the O-line. I think we're getting there. I think Day is doing what he needs to do. He's making difficult decisions, making sure he doesn't bring back Perry Eliano. That was kind of a questionable thing. Nobody really knew the exact reason why. That's a tough decision. Letting go of Parker Fleming, tough decision. Trusting in Knowles potentially to bring in Guerrieri, that's a tough decision. He's making these difficult decisions right now. I think it's going to trickle down. I think the players are seeing that. I think the fan base is seeing that. And I can assure you that if this is happening and there's a sense of urgency that's stimulating here in the Buckeyes locker room and culture, Justin Fry or whoever is in charge of that offensive line come the beginning of the season is going to feel that sense of urgency as well. I have a lot of trust that Day is going to do what he needs to do to get that sense of urgency locked in for the offensive line as well. So looking forward to seeing it. Guys, again, please subscribe to the channel. Follow us. It always helps us out. We'd love to get to 6,000 subscribers before kickoff in 2024. So we'd love to get that. Just building this channel by Buckeyes fans for Buckeyes fans. Again, this is Scarlet and Great. My name is Shane Larson, also known as the Gametime Guru. And we'll be coming to you guys next time. God bless and go Bucks.